Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought I would do this really, in my opinion, kind of fun tag that's been going around. Emily Noel 83, I believe it is, here on YouTube, actually started it. She posted the video a couple weeks ago, but it was a really cool concept she had of if you had an unlimited amount of money to spend at Sephora. Could be $500, could be $1,000, could be $5,000. If you had an unlimited amount of money, what would you buy? And of course, anybody really spending $1,000 at Sephora is kind of unrealistic in a way. If you're a normal human being, that's pretty much unrealistic, especially right now. But I just thought the concept was cool and kind of just like, we all have stuff, in our Sephora wish list that we wish we could buy, hence wish list, but we never pull the trigger on it and we never say, yes, I'm gonna buy that, because let's be honest, sometimes a $80 foundation is just not in the budget for us, for most people. But I think the idea was to have it unlimited, but I know when she did her video, she kind of capped it at 1,000 just to have some semblance of a range. And I know some other creators that I've seen doing this tag have capped it at 1,000. So I started adding stuff to my wish list, and I actually have it here on my phone. I'm filming on my iPad right now. My tripod for my phone broke. It was a really cheap tripod, and it broke. So like I said, we've been in the process of moving rooms in our house, and I think in the process of doing so, it just broke. So hopefully the quality is not horrible, but if it's not great, that's why. So anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of run down and tell you guys what I have on my wish list, or my unlimited amount list, and what I would buy. A lot of these things are things I've heard other creators talk about. A lot of it's on the bougier side because it's Sephora, and you have a roughly $1,000 minimum maximum excuse me. So yeah, my total actually ended up being over 1,000, not like 2,000, but it was $1,053.33 for 18 items. So the first thing I have on here is from Drunk Elephant, because I hear so many people talk about the skincare line. It is so expensive. There's a reason for that. It's really good, but it's so expensive. And this is the Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide Moisturizer. And of course, I'll try to link this stuff below just so you can even see what it is I'm talking about, because I don't know how to put it on the screen. So, but I have heard so many good things about this. Like I said, it's $68. It has 4 stars, 4,548 reviews, and it's just a protein moisturizer that combines peptides, growth factors, amino acids, lots of good things to help with skin's texture, tone, and firmness. And it's for normal, dry, combination, oily, so technically all skin types. And it just helps with elasticity, and uneven skin tone, dryness, dullness. And I think my skin's crazy dry right now, but we're more into the summer, so my skin's getting a little bit of oil back. But I just would rather have my skin really moisturized than looking dry and crepey. So that is that. The next thing is, I don't know if any of you have heard of this. I don't really know the people that subscribe to me, if they're big, makeup lovers like me, or skincare lovers, but there's a brand called Guerlain, and they're very, very bougie, and they have the Meteorites Primer Perfecting Pearls. And I've seen probably 3 or 4 years ago, they had the color correcting pearls that came in a jar, and it literally opened up. It's just a bunch of little pearls, like little balls basically, that are just, you know, colored for your face, and you prime and blah blah blah. So this is $74. The packaging is gorgeous, and it has 4 stars, 111 reviews, and basically it's just a color correcting and radiance boosting primer that is meant to help with the radiant complexion, help with color correcting. It is infused with a delicate violet scent, and it has Stardust technology, so that's interesting. I've just heard so many things about this Guerlain in general, and I think it's pronounced Guerlain. I'm not French, but yeah, I just thought that would be kind of like if I'm gonna have a, you know, $1,000 price range roughly, we're just gonna put that out there. So next thing, the Laneige lip sleeping mask. I have heard Jessica Braun here on YouTube talk about it. If you don't know who Jessica Braun is, or Emily Noel, you really should check out their channels. I will link their channels below. So the Laneige lip sleeping mask is what I first heard Jessica Braun talk about, and she said it is just so moisturizing on your lips. And I have really dry lips, like chronically dry lips for some reason. I have to exfoliate like every other day and put on a really heavy lip balm. So this is only $22, which isn't like, you know, oh my god, you're shelling out a bunch of money, but it's something I've always wanted to try, and I've never just kind of made the plunge to try it. So but I've heard it's really worth it. It's got 4.5 stars and over 10,914 reviews. So really looking forward to hopefully in the near future trying that. The next thing on here I have is the Tartus Pro Amazonian Clay Palette. This is $49. And what's funny about this palette is my niece actually had this palette first. I don't remember if she like bought it or had someone buy it for her or what, but when I saw it, like it's when I was first really getting into makeup, I saw it, I was like, oh my god, that palette is gorgeous. If you've ever seen this palette, it's gorgeous, and I would use pretty much every single shade in this palette. And it's just 20 ultra pigmented shades, powdery by naturally derived ingredients that let you create looks like a pro. But I've just always had my eye on this palette. It's gorgeous, and if I didn't say, it is 4 stars. It has 1,306 reviews, and it is $49. So that's what I'm definitely looking into in the future purchasing. Now this to me is kind of the definition of bougie, if you will. I mean, it's not the most expensive thing on Sephora's site. It is the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I've heard such good things about this foundation. I think it's a medium, yeah, it's medium coverage. It's a natural finish for all skin types. Hearing the word luminous, that was weird. Anyway, hearing the word luminous, I'm like, yes, it's gonna, you know, give me a glow. I'm really into products lately that just give me a glow. And excuse me, if you're oily skinned, like super oily, maybe it's not for you, but I have heard this foundation talked about. It's $64 and 4 stars, almost 5 stars, 3,325 reviews, and I've just seen it talked about. I've heard it talked about all over YouTube, and I'm just like, to be able to afford such an expensive foundation. I know one of the most expensive foundations on Sephora is the La Mer foundation. I think it's like $124. Girl, I do not have the time or the money or really the care to spend that much money on a foundation. I think you only get 1 ounce of product. $124 for 1 ounce of foundation. You better look like my skin is just porcelain. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, Armani Luminous Silk. Next we have on here is the Tatcha. I saw this and I was like, you know what? If we're gonna go, we're gonna go. The Tatcha Water Cream Limited Edition Value Size. This thing is normally $102. but it's I don't know, it's I guess being limited edition. It's $80, 4 stars, 49 reviews. Oil-free moisturizer for balanced hydration and visibly smaller pores. Tatcha is one of those brands I have never tried. I know when they did their I think dewy whatever that spray was that one of like the first things that they released, it's purple. People were like, oh my god, it's so dewy, it's so amazing. That's when I first heard of Tatcha, and ever since then I've just seen their packaging and their products, and they are bougie, and the packaging is gorgeous, and I would love to be able to afford that, but $80 for a moisturizer, no. We have is most of us have heard of Drunk Elephant. Again, like I said, I think it was one of the first things I mentioned. The Drunk Elephant C Firma Vitamin C Day Serum. I've heard of this one. I've heard that it is amazing. Vitamin C is really, really good for your skin. It's really good with cell turnover, and it's honestly kind of an important part of skincare. But it's $80, almost 4 stars, and 3,184 reviews, and it's just a potent vitamin C serum packed with antioxidants, nutrients, and fruit enzymes to firm and brighten skin and improve the signs of photo-aging. So it's supposed to just hit fine lines, wrinkles, dullness, all that good stuff that makes you age. And I am not about to spend $80 on a 1 ounce, like that big, vitamin C serum. But again, that's why this is called a wish list. Next thing we have is Bare Minerals. Bare Minerals isn't like expensive, it's kind of middle ground. It's the original loose powder foundation. I think we all know what Bare Minerals is, and it's a really good brand, and their powder foundation is supposed to be like amazing. I've never tried it, I've always wanted to. It's $32. It's got just about 5 stars and 19,516 reviews. It's just a skin improving mineral foundation, delivers lightweight buildable coverage and a natural luminous finish. Coverage is medium, and I think it's Shelby Wilson here on YouTube. She I think used to be like a brand person, like a brand rep for them, and I've seen her use it. I've seen Brianna Fox here on YouTube use it, and when they use it, their skin just looks amazing. So I might try this in the future. $32 doesn't seem too insane. Yeah, we'll have to just kind of see. It's Laneige Water Bank eye gel. I have really dry under eyes, and I'm always looking for moisture, for products that deliver moisture. I'm starting to get slightly more noticeable dark circles. 33 weeks pregnant, thank you very much. And so I kind of know some ways to cover that, but I really need hydration under my eyes. I'm always putting eye cream there, always putting moisturizer there, and I'm always putting sunscreen there because the sun is one of the biggest factors to aging. Anyway, this is $39, 4 stars, 210 reviews. $39, we'll say in the end like a little over $40 for a eye gel. It's less than an ounce. If I read the reviews, let me see. A cooling eye gel to instantly address tired looking eyes with a surge of weightless moisture. It's got 4 reviews. It's $39. I would honestly try it just to see if it would help, because like I said, I do have drier under eyes, and it's, a really intense surge of hydration. So maybe, we'll say maybe in the future. Not 100% sure. The SK2 Facial Treatment Essence. The mini, that is 2.5 ounces, so a decent amount, is $99. I want to say the full size is like well over $100. I saw, who was it? Desi Perkins, I want to say, a few years ago, a skincare routine she did, and she was like, this essence is amazing. It's basically a toner. It's amazing. It's helped clear my skin up. I saw where she linked it. I clicked on it. I'm like, that's over $100 for an essence. So I can't justify that as any kind of purchase that I'll be making now or in the future. It's a powerful treatment to visibly soften texture, reduce appearance of dark spots, fine lines, dryness, even skin tone, enhance radiance, all that good stuff. Hitting, you know, dullness, texture, everything. So basically a toner. But y'all, $99 for a toner? I don't care how good it is. No, I'm not even about to spend $99 on that. We're almost done, I think, I hope. The next is this Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. I have heard really good things about this. I've definitely seen Casey Holmes here on YouTube talk about it. I think it was kind of a ride or die for her for a while. It's $29.50, which isn't honestly that bad. Let's see, 4 stars, 2,452 reviews, 24-hour wear, oil-free foundation and concealer, lightweight and moisturizing. So it's got full coverage. It shouldn't clog pores. So I still have this kind of like as my, I want to try it and just, you know, see if I like it. I feel like I've tried another Clinique foundation. I don't remember if I liked it. It was a few years ago and I wasn't as into wear time of makeup as I am now. So, but yeah, I probably will. It's 1 ounce, you know, I may end up trying it probably eventually. So yeah. Next, to me, this is one of the epitomes of bougie. Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Setting Powder. I have heard this talked about constantly as an amazing setting powder. Again, Jessica Braun here on YouTube loves it, and it's $45, 4 stars, 1,107 reviews. It's an ultra fine setting powder that blurs imperfections and visibly reduces shine. She loves it. She's obsessed with it. She's like looked for dupes for it, but she's like, I always come back to this. $45. I can't personally really justify $45 on a setting powder. It's great that she loves it, but I just personally, I can't justify $45 for a powder to set my face. But the packaging, of course, is Charlotte Tilbury, so it's gorgeous, and it would be nice to be able to say, hey, I own a Charlotte Tilbury product. Do you? But no, not now, probably not even in the near future. So next thing is again Charlotte Tilbury, but this palette, oh my god, if it wasn't $75, it is the Pillow Talk eyeshadow palette. 4 stars, 103 reviews. It's her limited edition palette with new shades inspired by Pillow Talk, which is one of her, like, you know, nice, like, I guess, not nicest collections, but like one of her most hyped collections. You guys, I'm gonna show you this palette because it's just absolutely stunning if I can get it to focus. I mean, can we discuss those colors? Those are directly up my alley. I would wear every single one of those, especially that end shade, like the peachy, pinky red. Oh, it's $75. I cannot spend $75 on an eyeshadow palette, no matter how good it is. Right now, it's just not gonna happen. Maybe in the future, but ooh, Lord, this palette, it's gorgeous. That's all there is to say. The packaging, the colors are everything, and yeah, sultry nude pink hues. That's pretty much what I go for. So anyway, moving on from that. Next is the Marc Jacobs Beauty, the Omega Bronzer in Coconut. It's their huge pan. If you've seen this bronzer, I know I've seen Brianna Fox on YouTube use it several times. She loves it, says it's amazing. It's $49. 4.5 stars, 615 reviews. It's a universally flattering, seamless matte bronzer in a glossy white compact. The packaging is just gorgeous. Of course, it's clean, it's sleek, it's Marc Jacobs, it's high-end. $50 for, well, $49 for 0.8 ounces. That's not even enough for a foundation. So this is something I don't think I could justify, especially right now. Maybe in the future, if I really wanted to try it, maybe, but right now, that is not, I'm not spending 50 bucks, actually a little more than that, on a bronzer. Next thing, we are almost done. If you have not heard of this setting powder, then I don't know where you've been for the last, probably 2 or 3 years in the beauty community. The Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. This has been talked about, hyped up by I think every single person I've watched at least twice. It's $39, 4.5 stars, 8,000, it's raining. 8,676 reviews. It's a lightweight, easy to apply loose powder that blends effortlessly to set makeup for up to 12 hours. This, I have lusted after this powder for at least 3 or 4 years now. It's so seamless, and I know it's $39, but I have loved it for so long, or not loved, but lusted after it for so long, I may have to get it. It's just kind of how it is with some of these products. Like, yes, it's expensive. I had my eye on it for years. And you're like, you know what? I owe myself. I'm going to treat myself, and we go and buy this. So, not today, not tomorrow, not next week. But hopefully soon, I can own this powder. And then I can know what all the hype is about. And I can tell you guys. Next thing we have is the Tatcha. Again, really high-end skincare. The Silk Canvas Protective Primer. I've seen people talk about this on YouTube. Specifically, I've seen Casey Holmes here on YouTube talk about it. It is, I think, her ride or die primer, and it's supposed to just be amazing for your pores, to cover them up and make your foundation last. It's $52. And it's got 4 stars, 3,953 reviews. Good for all skin types. It's a velvety priming balm of pressed silk. Pressed silk that smooths and makes makeup last longer while keeping it out of the skin to help prevent clogged pores and breakouts. So I personally am not sure I would ever use this primer for $52. I know e.l.f. makes one that's been compared to a Tatcha. I think the Tatcha still, for some people, still wins by just a little bit, but when I link this, if you look at it and you're like, hey, I like that, I want to try it, but I don't want to spend $52 on it, I would look into the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I will try to link that one too. I don't know of a lot of dupes for too many of these things, but that one is a dupe that I've heard of for the Tatcha primer. But the packaging is, of course, beautiful. It's purple. I love purple. It's my favorite color. And yeah, but not for $52. This next one is the Clinique Pep Start Eye Cream. I've seen this on, you think of your words. I've seen Shelby Wilson here on YouTube use this before, and she's raved about it. So I've had my eye on it for probably 3 years now. It's $27.50, and it's 973 reviews, 4 stars. It's an instant brightening and hydrating eye cream that features a blend of peptides to help combat the visible effects of your busy life. My life is about to get real busy. So I may eventually try this. $27.50. Okay. I may eventually try this, just especially because it says brightening and hydrating, and I mean the packaging is just fun. It's orange and it's Pep Start, which automatically makes you think, hey, makes you look peppier, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, one of those things I've been not lusting after, but just had my eye on for a while and never really have thought to try. Every time I run out of an eye cream, it seems like I get another one. Like, either I just buy it or I get it through whatever. But yeah, so probably in the future, I'll give this a shot. I may have to see what motherhood does to me in the first few months to a year of little girl's life, and then determine if I need some help in the under eye area. Finally, we are at the end, 27 minutes later, y'all. This brand of eyeshadow is one that has been hyped up. So many people have gotten. She has, from what I hear, an amazing, incredible eyeshadow formula that is worth every penny. It is the Natasha Denona Love Palette, and it is so pretty. Sorry if you can hear the thunder. It is currently storming, but we're almost done. The Natasha Denona Love Palette, it is $65. She's apparently bringing her prices down. One of her palettes, the Safari palette maybe, is like well over $100. I'm like, hold on. I'm sorry, how much for eyeshadow? Over $100? No. I still wouldn't buy this eyeshadow for $65. I have like a mini heart attack even buying like the Naked palettes for like $50. Whew, so I couldn't imagine me collapsing on the floor after I just paid $65 for a Natasha Denona palette, but I'll show you this one as well. Again, kind of like the other one, shades that are up my alley. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful palette. I would use probably every single shade. Yeah, I would use every single shade in that palette. I can see looks being created with that palette, but not for $65. It's got 4 stars, 172 reviews. It's a seductive palette that can be used for playfully bold creations for effortlessly wearable everyday looks. So it's got colored pigments, dazzling chrome crystals, and luminous minerals. But I can't, if it was maybe like 30s to 40s, I could maybe justify buying this palette because again, it's gorgeous and these shades are right up my alley, but not right now for $65. And that, you guys, is everything that is currently in my Sephora wish list. We have 18 items at $1,053.33. And right now I'm not hitting buy on any of them. But I just thought this was a fun video. I don't really see tags going around YouTube too often anymore. I know when YouTube kind of first really, like the beauty community first got big on YouTube, lots of tag videos, which I thought were so fun. But you just don't see too many of them going around anymore. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will hopefully have it up the same day that I'm filming it. We'll see. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.